Yegzhamas, Borat 2 has been released. I've only been waiting for this since I was 13 years old. Fuck.
And a dress with real sexy peels.
This is a bag that just goes over the dress.
They're nice.
I really like this.
Borat 2 is the sequel to Borat, starring Sacha Baron Cohen. And if you don't know who Borat is, I want to see the rock that you've been living under since 2006. This is a sequel to the 2006 hit film Borat, which won some Golden Globes. Sacha Baron Cohen won Best Actor for a comedic role for Borat. A lot of people are like, oh, nobody cares about Borat. Like, Borat was an award-winning film. Several years after Sacha Baron Cohen said he would never play Borat again, he was retiring the character due to the character being too famous and too popular now, we now have Borat 2, which was shot starting in the fall of last year and was continuing shooting all the way through the summer. It is the story of Borat coming back to America to redeem himself for what the first Borat film did to this country. And to do that, he must give a gift to the biggest chick magnet in all of the United States, Vice President Michael Pence. I don't really care which way you lean, just lean the way of funny, because I think this is a very, very funny film. Now, I am a huge fan of the first Borat. I was 13, I was probably the perfect age to love that movie. Yes, I saw it in theaters, don't ask. And as time has gone, I still find it the biggest bright spot in Sacha Baron Cohen's comedic film career as a leading man. While it hasn't all aged well, I think the first Borat is a hilarious movie. And I think the sequel is almost as funny as the original. While I do find the original funnier, I do think that the second one is a lot more topical. It really speaks to the world that we're living in today and the time that is 2020. They cover the pandemic perfectly. I think it's the greatest parody of coronavirus as fast as you possibly could have given it. So I really enjoyed that aspect. I think a lot of the stunts and a lot of the things he did in this film are very funny. They wrote in the fact that people know who Borat is, so Borat has to wear disguises. So it's Sacha Baron Cohen pretending to be someone else. There is also the addition of Borat's daughter, who is not in the first film, who's played by a Bulgarian actress who is great in this movie. She's just as funny, if not funnier, than Sacha Baron Cohen in some scenes, and they have a great chemistry. They play off each other very well, and the storyline between Borat and his daughter is probably the best part of the movie. It helps give Borat more of a character arc in this film, which he did have in the first one, but not really a lot. Don't get me wrong, Borat 2 is still gonna offend a lot of people, but the people who aren't offended are gonna find it very funny, and even the people that are offended are probably gonna find it pretty funny. It is a very enjoyable movie. It's more of a movie than the previous, in the same way that Bad Grandpa is more of a movie than the Jackass films are. This has like an actual storyline and character development, and while the first one did have those things, this one, it expounds upon that. In Borat 2, they expand upon that in a way that I think really enhanced the film. I do not think they can make a Borat 3. I would like to see them try. Who knows? I would recommend Borat 2. It's now on Amazon Prime. Anyone can go watch it. You probably know somebody with Amazon Prime. If not, give me a call. My number is 1-800. Are you nuts? I'm not giving you my number. But you know what number I will give you? My score. I'm gonna give Borat 2 a 7 out of 10. It is a fun, enjoyable film, not for everybody, but if you enjoyed the first Borat, I think you're gonna have just as much fun watching its sequel. All right, guys, that's my review. I'll see you next time for another video.